Hey y'all. Okay. I am fighting with this mesh. Okay. Worst mesh I think I've ever gotten. Okay. It's so pretty, but it is absolutely horrendously bad. Okay. Luckily for this method, it's not going to make any difference. Alright. And make sure everything is working. Yes, it's working here. Okay. Should now be working here. Right. Ah, there it is. Oh. Stop doing that. Okay. Hopefully y'all are doing well. All right. Okay, so we're going to be doing a wreath with this gorgeous ribbon here. And I got this really pretty mesh to match it. So look at this mesh. It's pink and cream and green kind of ombre. And it's beautiful. But it's fabric. Really don't like fabric mesh. But I really liked these colors. And they worked so well. I thought, well, let's just try it. Okay. So let's get zoomed down because we got to cut all this mesh up because I've been fighting with it. Okay. So I just want to cut them at 15 inches. Okay. See? Look at this. I really don't think it's my rotary cutter. I think it's this mesh. I have another rotary cutter, so we may try and see if that's what it is. But like, does not want to cut through. All right, let's see. Here we go. Here's my other one. There we go. All right, let's see if it's my rotary cutter. Nope. This one is a little better. So let's use this one. Yeah. That's common though with fabric mesh for it to be just a little bit more difficult. But it looks like it might be time to switch out my blade. Feels pretty sharp to me, but okay. Some of these mesh, they just are kind of difficult to work with. Really pretty, but difficult. This is one of them. Okay. Oh my gosh, stop. Okay. See how it wants to stick to itself? Very difficult. Okay. The beginning of it was so bad I had to cut it off. Look at that. It was just a hot mess. I don't know what in the world. Okay. Hi, Betty. All right. It's okay though, we can make it work. Okay. Not gonna matter because we're gonna be using a evergreen wreath. So for evergreen wreaths, it really doesn't matter if the mesh is a pain or not. So I would say keep this one very far from your clothes. Hey, Susan. Okay. There we go. tonight. There we go. Okay. Okay. I am fighting with this mesh, something terrible. It has really sharp edges on the sides. That's part of it. Okay. Was it windy today? Look at this. See how it's like pulling on itself? Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, that one cut pretty well. All right. Good Lord. Okay. So very pretty, but wow, what a pain. Okay. So we're just going to use it to color up the base because I want these colors, the pink and the green. All right, so we have this ribbon, and then I have a pink and a green. Okay. I have this pink. I have another one of these. Okay. And this mesh. All right, so let's just get it straightened out first. Oh, sweet. I just finished 2 patriotic wreaths. They're downstairs though. Although one went up. Was that yesterday? That was yesterday. All my days run into each other. Y'all ever feel like that? Yesterday we were just kind of stuck in the house. Nobody's going anywhere because the roads were iced. And today I had to take Bob to the doctor. Then I had to go to the vet. Then the dogs got groomed. Then I had to take Carson to the doctor. He has an ear infection. It's just always something. Yeah. So, but we're here. You know, it's windy here a lot. I think it's because we're pretty close to the coast. We're like an hour and 20 or 30 minutes from the coast. So I think that's why. But it is windy here a lot. Okay. So once I have it fluffed out, we're just gonna, this mesh. It's really bad. See how it wants to kind of stick on itself? It's like the little cotton wants to stick, but that's okay because we're just going to do like a tiny little woodland ruffle. Probably more curl than ruffle just because this mesh is just very difficult. So pretty though. Okay. See how it'll bring down the pink and the green that we want. Okay. We did. We got snow. We got about not quite 2 inches, maybe like 1.5 inches. And it was so pretty yesterday. We got to look at it all day. And today, pretty much gone. We still have a little ice hanging around, but nothing too bad. So I was able to make all our appointments today without too much trouble. Wow, this is... I have to say, I think this is one of the worst rolls of mesh I've ever gotten. Ooh, this is bad. I'm not even sure that wood burning this would fix it. Okay. It's pretty though, so we'll just deal with it. Okay. So, where my nephew lives, he lives in Pensacola, Florida. They got 7 inches of snow. I mean, that's insane. I'm not sure they've ever had, see, look at this. I don't think they've ever had snow like that. Look at that. Just terrible. As pretty as this mesh is, I don't know if I would suggest getting it. It's bad. Maybe just one color or the other. Or something similar colors. This just wants to, it wants to pick and shred. Good grief. Okay. It came from Craft Outlet, but let me tell you right now, don't buy this. This is terrible. I know, right? It is. It's crazy. I'm not even going to try to unravel that. I'm just going to kind of put it together. Luckily, this is not one that we really need to see a lot of the mesh, so it'll be okay, because all we're doing is using it to get the colors we want. Okay. All right, now I'm going to start adding some in the bottom. Okay. Look at that. Wow. I am not a fan of fabric mesh, but sometimes that's the only one that has a color or something I want. Okay. Yeah, you would have to cut it out and put it straight in, because if it touches in it, but look at how bad it frays. Look at that. Terrible. I mean, I've seen bad ones before, but this takes the cake. I think this might be the worst I've ever seen. Okay. Whew. So what have y'all been working on? Y'all been working on anything? There we go. Ooh. Oh. The colors are really perfect though. So we'll just deal with it. Wow. It's catching on the edges of this is really bad. It's like very rough. And so that's what's happening, is it's catching on that edge. Just since it's fabric in there, it's that kind of cottony stuff, and it's just tearing it apart. That's why I tend to not like fabric mesh, because it can have a tendency to really tear itself up. I guarantee you his answer is yes. Yeah, my group. Wow. Okay. Whatever you do, don't pile it up. That's Carson. I think they're playing with their cousin. Okay. Oh, we're taking the boys in a few weeks to go snow tubing. They've never gotten to do that. So we're gonna, oh my gosh, stop it. We're gonna drive to one of the ski resorts that's fairly near here and let them do some tubing. I think they're gonna have so much fun. Oh my gosh. I think it's going to take me longer to get this mesh in the wreath than it is to take and put the whole wreath together. Okay. Alright, I'll put some on the inside. Ugh. It is certainly pretty. Maybe if you wood burnt it, I don't know. I don't think so, because it's this part that's causing the problem. I mean, it is fraying pretty bad, but those edges would still be a problem, even if you wood burnt it. So, I don't think that would fix it. Okay. It's going to end up pretty, even if it's a pain. Oh, well, that'll be cool when you do. Listen, I'm trying to get all of my videos and all of my stuff ready and done for next week, so that I can take next week and clean out this room and change out, completely change out. I still have some Christmas stuff in here, and work on my storage unit and get all of our, we've taken all of the trees, all the stuff off the trees, but I haven't been able to get them over to my storage unit. So the trees are still up, nothing on them, but I want to get all of that done. I'm usually done before now, but this year we're just running late. I mean, it's terrible, isn't it? Look at this. Oh my. And I had been thinking earlier, oh, this is so pretty, I might order another roll. I'm not. Don't order this mesh, as pretty as it is. It's horrid. Absolutely horrid. I think you would have to burn the edges and then the sides. Oh my gosh, stop. Absolutely horrible. Okay. Wow. So look how bad that shreds. Pretty bad. Okay. Okay. And then here. There. I've had it. That's all we're putting in. I have one more piece left, but I'm done. I'm not even going to worry about that piece. Okay. All right, so we got the mesh in, finally. We have a whole bunch of tulips. Okay. And some greenery stuff. But let's make our bow. Oh, and I even have some of the favorite. I need to get online and get some more of that. Okay. I had a tulip around here somewhere. I can't find it. That's why I gotta fix this room. This room has got to be straightened out. Okay. This is absolutely so pretty. This is definitely more like lilies than it is tulips, but it's not going to make a big difference. So we're going to do like a yard of this. Okay. Doesn't have to be precise. Yeah, I think that's good. So this is really nice and thick, and I actually got this one from Sims Pottery. It's LX104422. Okay, so we'll twist it, and it is double-sided. Okay, all right, so we'll do 7 inches. And I think we'll do 2. Like this. Can you hear Bella snoring? She is sawing logs. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then the top tail we won't do very long. Like that, and we probably will fold it as well, just because it has that backside that's so pretty, isn't it? So I wanted this to stay very pink and green. All right, hence the mesh. But I love this. Has the rickrack on it. It's just really pretty. Isn't that pretty? So it's actually, it has like a rickrack on top. It's really pretty. Okay, so we'll just measure that out. There we go. Okay, and then we'll go to the 6-inch part. Okay, 6. Alright, 6. Carolyn, I saw your pups in the snow. Looked like they were having fun. Did y'all get snow? Okay, we're going to do 3 loops. Okay, pull this up. Dovetail that. Okay, think we're going to do the lime green. I don't know. Maybe we should do this green because then it pulls a little bit from this up. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So we have a couple different shades of green in here, which I really like. Have y'all gone to see if Sam's has their new ribbon out? I've seen some of the patterns, but I haven't been over there. I was thinking about going over there this weekend. Yeah, since we had snow here, everybody's out of everything, so I don't think they'll be over there buying ribbon, though. All you got this winter is a tan. That's funny. Yeah. That's about what we were having, but then all of a sudden we got this little cold front. That was very unusual for us. Maybe we'll do the lime green on top. Well, I can get it out. I love Sam's, their solid colors. They're just awesome. So I'm definitely going to get some of those because I'm still using those. So I definitely want some of the solids. Okay. Let's do one of the lime green. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to do just a little bit of the pink on top. I'm not going to put it down as far. Okay, and I'm going to do maybe like a 5-inch. Okay. I just want to bring some of that pink back up. So you can see how thick that bottom ribbon is by how far up it pushed all the other ribbons. Yeah, you know, you're not supposed to get a tan in the winter. That's not supposed to happen. Of course, they don't ask us, do they? All right. Then I have a little, is this 7/8 or 5? This is 7/8. I have a little 7/8 ribbon. All right. I'm going to do 3 smaller loops with this one. Just like that. Okay. Trim that off. Okay. We'll get this out of here. Okay. All right. There we go. Let me pick these up before I step on them. Hey, Susan. Susan, you should have seen us fighting with this mesh. It is the absolute worst. But look how pretty it is. It's gorgeous, but it is horrid. Okay. So we've got our indention. So we'll keep that. All right. I'm going to use a zip tie. So I usually use a zip tie if I'm going to use these thicker ribbons, just because it's going to hold it better. Okay. There we go. Okay. There. All right, let's get this fluffed out. Oh gosh, it was horrible. It's like it's fabric, Ooh, terrible. Don't buy it. It's so pretty though. It's so sad because it's so pretty. They gave us pretty ribbon and then they ruined it. Okay. That one goes up. See, there's our little 3 little middle ribbons. No. There we go. I was like, what's wrong with this picture? There we go. Yes, all right. Okay. This ribbon is beautiful. Get all these tails up here. Okay. Tails. There we go. Okay, let's fluff. Luckily, these big ones, they don't get as bad. Like, they're not as hard to straighten out as some of the other ribbons, like you would think it would be, but it's really not. There. So twist, get out of that center there. Get our middle one here. There. It goes up there. These come down here. Okay, let's do this side. It's probably because the ribbon is so thick that I don't think it really has an opportunity to really like squash it a whole lot. That's probably why. But these thinner ribbons, oh yeah. They need all that twisting. And then we'll just have these 3 kind of in the center here. Okay. Get it on, and then we can make sure everything is in the place. Okay. All right, so we want these. Oops, sorry, these going down there. All right, so I like to tie it towards the center here because otherwise it has a tendency to want to slip off the side. I don't like that. Actually, I want to come up a little bit more. There it is. Okay. I've got the zip tie underneath, inside. Okay. I just want to tighten it enough that it's not going to come off. And then I can get everything spaced out where I want it. Some of these can kind of be in between our loops here. Okay, think what I'm going to do is trim them off. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Because they're getting down towards this mesh, and the mesh is kind of grabbing it. So we're just going to trim that off and just keep them kind of inside the bow. Like that. Lift y'all up just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, there. Now we got it. Okay. Alright, for these here, I think I just want, let's see, I for sure want these two. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, maybe about like that. Alright. There we go. And then these, I think, I'm just going to cut them. Little unusual, but I don't really want those going down. I really just want to see these two. Okay. This one, I think I'll curl up, but not that much. Okay. There we go. There. Okay, I want to take this ribbon. Hold on, let me get this up. Okay. Alright, now I want to do one loop, just one loop like this. This is about a 5-inch loop. I'm going to tie it right up here. Actually, I think I'm going to zip tie it and then I'll tie it down. There we go. That way it's not going to come loose. I don't want it to come loose if something happens. There we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to cut that sucker off. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, I just wanted to see a little bit more of this. I think I kind of want maybe to come down this way. Right down in here. There we go. Alright. Okay, and then cut about there. Fold it up. Okay. I really just wanted to get a little bit more of this in here. It's so pretty. I didn't want to lose it. Okay. Now, look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to take that. Look how bad that piece looks. I'm just going to take that piece out. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay, so I want to start putting in some of our greenery stuff. Alright. We'll start with our little bead grass. Just kind of start putting some around. I'm going to kind of push it up a little, like that. Okay. I get some kind of inside and outside. I just love that look. This is my favorite. I need to go get some more. Or maybe just order it. So I don't get myself in trouble when I go there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We were lucky. Ours melted in like 1 day. So that's what y'all need. Because as soon as that sun comes out, it's like that snow goes, oh, okay, well, we'll see ya. It doesn't stay around. Okay. This one I'm going to put on the inside. Okay, let's do it right in there. There we go. Just get us a little stuff started. I pulled these out. These are really cute. They have all kinds of greenery in it. You could keep it together. You could pull it apart. Thinking I could do like, I like this because it has lots of different greeneries together. Wow. Yeah, they have been, but they're usually fast for me. Just, I think it's because I'm so close. I think I'm going to cut these into 3s. All right, so I have to see if one of these has a number on it. I know they came from Sims. There we go. And I got the tulips from Sims. Okay. So right now I'm just kind of greening everything up. Covering the fact that some of that mesh is just fraying like crazy. It's WF622 Eucalyptus Spray. Okay. So see, you have 3 distinct pieces. So I just cut it into the 3. And that works out. Let's see. That works out well. It's kind of like a good amount. Yeah, Georgia to Ohio. That's interesting, especially with the weather. I'm surprised because they've had a lot of the recent stuff. I guess it must not be hitting them too hard. Are y'all going to the show? I haven't decided if I'm going to go to the show or not. Okay, I've got one more of those. Gosh, this mesh. What was last weekend? Was the show last weekend? I thought it was in February. Not going this year. I don't know that I'm gonna go either. It's just, it's hard for me to leave, and it's a long drive to not stay the night, and I don't know. Don't think I will. Probably not go this year. Okay. Share Bear has been extraordinarily quiet lately. So I'm not sure what's going on with her. Okay, so I like these from Sims. Oh my gosh. Okay. These are CS21544. These are the mini tulips, but look how big this stuff is. You've got these leaves here. To me, they're just way bigger than the ones from Michael's. And honestly, they stay on better. The thing that drives me crazy about the ones at Michael's is that they will not stay on the little thing. I can't stand that. Right? Okay, so we're going to start putting in some of the tulips here. I know that ribbon is so pretty. And I want them to kind of stand out, so I'm making them a little longer so they'll kind of come hanging out. Let me move y'all a little sideways here. There we go. I don't even want to tell you what the other side of my room looks like right now. I don't think it's ever looked this bad. I've been doing a bunch of videos, and so I don't have a ton of time, and so I come in here, I do the videos, and I run out. And then I'm like, okay, I'll deal with that later. But later hasn't come. I'm going to have to... Later's gonna have to be here because I can't keep doing this. It's making me crazy. I can't find anything. So I have just about all of my videos recorded for next week, so I can, so I can try to spend some time in here getting some cleaning done. Okay, put some up in here. There. So these are tulips, and what's on here is lilies, but it's the colors that I was grabbing. Alright, so the reason I picked these is because they have the light and then the dark, like this. They pop off terribly bad. And then you can't get them to stay on. Oh, it's just so frustrating. Okay. You came home and started painting your bathroom. You trying to get a jump on the weekend? You are definitely a weekend warrior, aren't you? I can't say anything. That's when I record all my videos, Saturdays. Because I don't have to take anybody to, you know, a doctor's appointment. And the boys don't have school. It's like... And, you know, they have that whole D&D thing that we have to do on Sunday, so... Our Sunday afternoons. So that's it for me. Saturday, that's what I got. Okay. Whoop. Right. John is funny. When he's painting, he paints one wall a week. He'll paint one wall, and then he'll wait till the next week, and then he'll paint the other wall. I understand it though. When you work and you come home, you can't spend your entire time doing something else. Because then you get no rest and you'll be exhausted. Yeah, she did. That toilet, that was such a pain, wasn't it? Those seals are a pain. Alright, I'm going to get some here. And I really wanted them to kind of pop off. So that's why I've got them kind of coming out like that. I have one I want to do a grapevine with the tulips, but I have to get some more of the bead grass or find mine. It's probably what I need to do is find mine. It's buried in that closet. Okay, so I think I'm going to end up putting 2 of the bushes on. Yeah. There. Put one down here. There we go. Maybe we should put, I don't know, I might use some of one other one. Okay, I want to put, I always like to put something under the bow. Yeah, I want to put just a little in here. So maybe just a couple. Okay. Let's see, how many are on? There are 10 on these, 10 on a stem. Okay, so I'm just putting some kind of down at the bottom here. Get this to go up. There we go. That's good. Okay. All right. Let's put one in here, and then I think this will be good. I know if the flange isn't cracked, then it's not that hard. But if it is, then it's kind of sucky. All right. So see, I still have 3 bushes left. So we'll do a grapevine with these. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. See all the little tulips? I love how they're just kind of, oh, I see a spot. Hold on. That's the way you gotta hold them up. So there's kind of a spot in here and in here. So let's fix that. Yeah, we have the taller ones for my parents just because, you know, they can't really get up and down like that. It's just too hard. getting stuff in around this mesh. Whatever you do, don't buy this mesh. It's horrid. Absolutely horrid. All right. Okay, there we go. I think we got it now. All right. There we go. Oh, much better. Okay, wait. That way. Yeah. It still kind of looks like there might be something missing here. And I'll probably fix that. Okay. So I'll probably just put something else in here. But I don't think I'm going to put a tulip. I think I might grab some greenery and put there. Let's see how pretty that is. I wanted to do something with tulips, but something that was a little different. Sweet. And how could you resist using this ribbon? Oh. I think the ribbon was like $20. What did I do with it? Oh. So, we didn't even use half of it. See, there's still a lot left. So if you buy a ribbon like this, if you just use it like these accents in here, then you can actually make quite a few wreaths with it. Yeah. So. I knew you were going to claim this one. Thank you. Hey, Emily. Awesome. All right. I also have, I wanted to show y'all too. I have hi, baby girl. I have a whole bunch of the diapers rolled up to do the little carriage. So if you want to do them, any size diaper works. The thing to remember is the smaller the diaper is, the more you need. I generally get like size 2 because anything before that, they just go out of so fast. And then just some of the foam board. You're going to need some foam board. You can use boxes, but it can be hard to find a box that's like the right size. So it's actually kind of easier just to use the foam board and cut up a box shape. So, or if you have like a, sometimes you can have like a cardboard box that's kind of the right dimensions, but we're going to be doing this soon. You can also do bouquets with these. I'll show you how to do that. All you do is do the diaper, and then of course you put them on the little skewers. It kind of works better if you put this when you're rolling, put this in when you're rolling the diaper, but I'll show you that too. So, all right, sweet. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Don't buy that mesh. Absolutely horrible. Beautiful colors. Horrible mesh. All right, I will see you guys next week. I do think I'm going to go live on YouTube tomorrow. Oh, and I think that we are going to do the marathon probably towards the end of February. So if you want to participate in that, make sure you let me know. Because I'm going to get the list up, and then we're going to get a sign-up sheet together so everybody can participate. So, yep, because we decided we definitely wanted to do a Saturday. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys next week, if not tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Oh, let me just check.